live football Super Bowl edition of Anti-Inflammatory Foods. We had our maiden voyage last week and we started a little fire. So we had some inflammation cooking here in the kitchen. So the goal today is to help you create some snacks for your Super Bowl party that are anti-inflammatory. And somebody asked me a question, how does it work? Why are there certain foods that are anti-inflammatory? Well, there's a very specific kind of food or foods, and they tend to be processed foods that create inflammation in your body. And you want to try to avoid foods that cause inflammation. I'm going to read just a few of them. Alcohol, artificial colors, artificial sweeteners, aspartame, coffee, my favorite, but that's excessive amounts of coffee. I don't drink excessive, I half the excessive. Corn syrup, diet soda, fast foods, GMO foods, genetically modified, which is really a bad thing. High fructose corn syrups, junk foods, partially hydrogenated oils, preservatives, and processed foods. That's just a list. Those foods have a tendency to cause inflammation. You want to avoid inflammation. The key is to avoid the foods. Now I came across an article, and the article I thought was interesting. It said, 5 foods that cause deadly inflammation. I thought that seems a little harsh, deadly, right? But if you have inflammation in your body that is chronic, when you have it all the time, it leads to diseases that are deadly. And heart disease, diabetes, a lot of the diseases that cause premature death are the result of too much inflammation. So this is about what to eat to decrease inflammation in your body, because we're kind of fighting a battle every day of what we're doing to our bodies, and the goal is to do things that are more productive and beneficial. So we're trying to create foods that are anti-inflammatory for you, and the goal is to decrease the inflammation, not increase the inflammation. I am here with Chef Bill. Nice to see you. Good to see you. So today we're going to talk about Super Bowl snacks, and we're going to go through this in a way where you better understand how to make it. Last week it was very quick and we had a fire. So if you haven't seen last week's video, we're going to put a link below and or above, depending on where you're watching this, and then click on that video because we had a fire. It was awesome. So today, what do we got, Bill?
We got a mango salsa that we're going to make.
Inflammatory. And these are non-corn tortilla chips. Correct. That are from bean, is that right?
Bean, rice, okay. And it's a GMO also, non-gluten-free, or it's gluten-free, excuse me. So it's healthy all the way around.
So part of what we're doing today is we've got a lot of vegetables, and we obviously have the mango, and then we have some crackers and we have some chips, but everything is gluten-free because gluten causes inflammation in your body. So the goal is to avoid gluten. Gluten's a big thing in our culture, and so is corn. And certain amounts of corn will cause inflammation. So you want to try to limit the gluten. If you could completely eliminate the gluten, that'd be great. Then limit the corn. Because some corn is good, but too much corn is not good. Because corn actually causes inflammation. So let's walk through this slowly so people who are watching us can follow along and try to create the same thing we are making. I don't know how to cook, so I might ask some good questions, or I may ask some really bad questions. What are we doing first?
First thing we're doing is going to cut up mango. Mango is probably one of the biggest misconceptions of cutting.
Yeah, so people don't know how to cut a mango.
No.
What's the trick? Because I didn't know there was a wrong way to cut a mango, although I've never cut a mango in my entire life.
The easiest thing to do is to put it stem down, come about 1/4 inch off of where the bottom is, come down at an angle, and you go right through like that.
Okay.
The seeds on these are long compared to like an avocado, where they're round. So again, you just come off to the side.
So we're trying to avoid the seed.
Correct.
Oh man.
This is what you want right there.
Yep.
Come across on the other side too.
Can we eat the seed?
The seed is not edible. It is very bitter.
And most seeds aren't edible, just for the record. Like even apple seeds, people eat the core, don't eat the core. Just saying.
There's 2 ways of doing this. You can either come in through like here, face it this way. Come across either with a spoon or a knife and peel it out that way.
Got it.
Another way of doing it is like when you fillet a fish. Come across here, right underneath the skin. Follow it around. Right like so. We'll trim here.
Now, do I need a special knife for this? Because I
No.
got some super fancy knives there.
No. An everyday average kitchen knife can do the job.
Awesome.
And then we just come through. Some nice clean cuts. Break it down into size.
All right, so this is the mango salsa. It serves 6 to 8 people. Prep time is 15 minutes. Am I right about that?
That is correct.
All right, so this recipe is 3 mangoes, ripe, peeled, and diced, which we just did. 1 red onion diced, which is this one here. Show me how to dice it.
Onions are real simple. Come in across here. Nice even cuts across. And again, any sharp knife. The biggest thing is a sharp knife. Dull knife, your food can make it bounce right off.
Sure.
Let's slice across here. You get a nice fine dice to it.
All right, so we dice our onions, sorry. And then we have 4 tablespoons of cilantro, finely chopped. All right, so we know the mango is anti-inflammatory. Everything we have is anti-inflammatory. Onions are very anti-inflammatory. Excuse me, Director.
We'll bring in the cilantro. Need 4 tablespoons of the cilantro.
All right, how do we cut that?
Easiest way to cut it is I just come in and you do a simple chop.
That's called chop?
Yep.
Got it. These are things I need to learn. All right, so we chop the cilantro. And then we have half of a lemon, and it says juice. How did you juice the lemon? You squeeze it?
You squeeze them.
Okay.
Best way to do it is to squeeze them, cut them in half. On the average, if you don't want to use fresh lemon,
Right.
you can use lemon juice, and juice of 1 lemon equals 2 tablespoons of lemon juice.
That's like math. Somebody said there wasn't going to do math.
There is a ton of math in cooking.
She wants to say it one more time.
There's a ton of math in cooking.
I think she wanted to know about the lemon. Sorry.
There's our run for the day.
All right. So that's it. So
The juice of
Go ahead.
1 lemon would be 2 tablespoons.
Okay. Okay, we're good. They got it. 2 tablespoons is half a lemon. Thank you. All right. So
We come in
so we
with
put it in the
salt.
bowl.
Yep.
Right.
A little bit of salt. And if you want spicy, we can come in with some antimony peppers.
Okay. I don't. What does that mean?
To juice it
Oh,
up.
is that
a
there
little
right
bit.
there?
Yep.
Oh,
Antimony
I
peppers.
thought you were pointing something else.
Nope. So what we do is we
All right,
add
so
a little
this
bit
is,
in there.
and peppers are highly inflammatory, and I want to tell a quick story, because I like to tell stories, but this is real quick. So, I used to have bad allergies, and allergies are the result of inflammation. So I modified my diet a little bit, not a lot, but I modified it a little bit to add more anti-inflammatory, and it came across ghost pepper, okay? Ghost pepper is the hottest pepper on the planet, and it changed my life. Absolutely changed my life. Just saying. Okay? I don't have the bottle here. I don't know what the bottle is. No. Okay. No ghost pepper. But the peppers are really good anti-inflammatory. All right. So you put it in a bowl.
Mix everything up real good. And there we have it.
That's it.
That's mango salsa.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna try some. All right. What do we have here as far as the crackers?
These here are rice crackers.
Yes.
They're anti-inflammatory, gluten-free. And then if you want to spice it up, you just add more pepper to it.
Love it. All right. So that takes 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're good with that. What's next?
Next, we're going to do a garlic ranch dip.
Okay. So, garlic ranch dip, 1/4 cup olive oil, mayonnaise, and be aware that there are certain, can you grab me a napkin? Certain types of mayonnaise that don't have olive oil. The olive oil mayonnaise definitely is less inflammatory because olive oil is not inflammatory. Thank you very much. All right. So we have the olive oil mayonnaise, we have a cup of buttermilk, I don't even know what that is, and then 3 garlic cloves minced. 1 tablespoon fresh chives, which I see, where's the chives?
Chives are ready.
Oh, right there. All right, I'm sorry. And then fresh dill chopped. All right, so what's first?
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put our mayonnaise and buttermilk together.
Okay. And again, the mayonnaise that we have is olive oil, organic.
Organic olive oil mayonnaise.
Now, here's another thing. The term organic typically means the food is slightly more expensive, but they did a study and they found that if you buy organic, the money that you save from your health care offsets the expense that you incur from the organic. Just saying. Okay, so in the end, it's kind of a math equation. It might be a little bit more expensive, but it's going to save you in the end. So we bought the organic olive oil mayonnaise.
And you can find that at any store now.
Sure, yeah, it's everywhere. The olive oil in the organic is, I don't want to call it trendy, but you can get it everywhere.
And add our buttermilk to it. A little bit of a stir real quick to break up the mayonnaise into the buttermilk. Set that off to the side. Got 3 cloves of garlic. A lot of people don't know how to peel garlic or to cut it. Easiest thing to do, lay your knife down, smash it.
Karate chop.
Skin comes right off of it.
Awesome.
Instead of sitting there fighting with it. You just cut your ends off where the root would be.
That's the root.
Actually, there's a spot on the bottom where there's still the root knobs that come off of it.
Did I regrow it?
You can actually regrow them.
I'm gonna try that. Grow my own garlic. Right? Good idea.
Good garlic.
All right, so you're chopping it?
Yep. Give it a nice chop. Get it down the sides.
I think I could probably try that. Not today though. Maybe I'll do it next time. Should I like a little chopping lesson? Is it that hard? It's probably not hard. All right, so we got the garlic.
Add the
We
garlic.
got the olive oil mayonnaise, buttermilk. If I ask you what buttermilk is that a bad idea?
Yeah.
What is buttermilk?
It's just been cultured different.
Okay.
It's churned more than a regular
I'm gonna
milk
look it
is.
up. I'm gonna look it up.
We got our dill. We're
And
gonna
then this is the dill, anti-inflammatory. Again, the entire goal here is to give you foods that are anti-inflammatory. That's our goal. I think we probably said that enough, right? Yeah, we're almost done. All right, so now we're all right.
Chives, you just come in. You always keep the knife on the board. Come across.
Is that called chopping or is that called something else?
This is slicing.
Slicing. Got it. All right, so then you slice your chives.
Add the chives into there. We're going to add a bit of pepper, black, which is also an anti-inflammatory, also known as the king of peppers.
The black pepper is the king of
The
peppers?
black pepper is actually king of pepper because it's got the more bitter and harsh taste to it.
Interesting. I never heard that before.
Give it a nice mix.
I'm the king of the house.
Get all the mayonnaise broke up into it.
Sorry, I just was saying. All right, so this week we decided we're not going to cook anything, just to keep the fires to a minimum, okay? So everything today is non-cooking.
Chef has to go over the recipes one more time.
All right, so what we're going to do, is this everything?
This is it right here.
Wow, that was so fast.
That's quick.
That was quicker than the other one.
Great for a Super Bowl party. You can make this
I'm
on
gonna try. We got now. This is a gluten-free cracker with sesame seed, and those sesame seeds are also anti-inflammatory. So I'm gonna do this. That's awesome. Could you do the recipe again?
Sure thing. Garlic ranch dip is real simple. It is a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, a 1/4 cup of buttermilk, 3 garlic cloves minced, fresh chives. Lost where I'm at. The dill, a little bit of salt and pepper, and you just mix it up. Beautiful. Nothing to it. It's quick, easy, and you can refrigerate it overnight so the flavors blend in.
And then we have fresh vegetables that are raw.
Yes.
That are way over there. And I know that pepper is the king of the peppers. I know tomatoes is the king of the anti-inflammatory vegetables.
That is
I
correct.
just completely That's important.
Tomatoes and cucumbers are two of the highest ones.
There you go. All right, so that's it for this week. It's our Super Bowl challenge. We challenge you to come up with your version of this and send us pictures. We want to see it because we want you to start to live the anti-inflammatory lifestyle. You don't have to change everything, but as you learn a little bit more, you can incorporate it into your lifestyle. Our goal is to educate you. Our goal is to educate you about back pain, and our goal is to educate you about your lifestyle and the anti-inflammatory foods. So that's it. We're out. Thank you, Chef Bill. And we're going to do this again next week, but we're going to start at 6 o'clock next week. So next Wednesday, 6 o'clock, tune in, and we're going to have another one. We have 2 recipes for next week. Thank you. And we have one of them from a patient, and another one is from Chef Bill, and they are going to be anti-inflammatory. Because Chef Bill's going to put his twist on it and make it anti-inflammatory. That's our goal. Thank you. Have a good night. Be careful. Be safe. Drive safe. And we're done. Be careful. Eat good.